places in Tennessee. The volunteer states Tennessee is known for its whiskey, bustling country music, barbecue, and beautiful scenery. Tennessee is also full of haunted tales, legends, and ghostly historical stories. Here is a list of 10 Tennessee's haunted places to visit on Halloween or while you are around. Bell Witch Cave, Adams. According to legend, when the Bell family cheated Kate Bates in a land purchase, she swore on her deathbed that she would haunt them. It is said John and his daughter Betsy were beaten, poked, scratched, slapped, prodded, kicked, and choked by Kate. They reported hearing unexplainable noises, stone being dropped on the floor, dragging chains, moaning, etc. John Bell died of a mysterious illness. Many believe that witch poisoned him. Two Rivers Mansion, Nashville. The Two Rivers Mansion and its surrounding property are said to be haunted by the ghosts of deceased Native Americans, Civil War soldiers, and McCavick family members. It is said the remains of at least 100 Native Americans were found during its construction. According to legend, Lady in Black, a female apparition of Lula McGavick wanders the home and the nearby golf course. Carnton Mansion, Franklin. The Carnton Mansion was used as a hospital for Confederate soldiers during the Civil War. A graveyard of 1,700 soldiers sits nearby, where the dead were hastily buried after the battle. Many soldiers who died but never departed during a battle are alleged to haunt the site. Visitors reported seeing apparitions of a young boy named Toad, soldiers in uniform walking about the property, and a woman in a long gown. Hermitage Hotel, Nashville. Opened in 1910, the world-class Hermitage Hotel is said to be haunted by a crying baby, especially room number 912. It is believed that the baby fell from the window on the 9th floor. Guests have reported hearing a baby crying all through the night, despite no presence of any child. Staff and visitors reported paranormal activities like door opening on their own, chairs being pulled out from the tables, the elevator running by themselves, and even wine bottles tipping over. Earnestine and Hazel's Memphis. Earnestine and Hazel's location in Memphis has reputedly been the site of 13 deaths. In the late 18s, it was built as a church. Later, it became a pharmacy store, then an old jazz cafe and brothel before it became a bar. Phantom piano music has been heard coming from the upper floor and the jukebox plays by itself. It is said while talking about James Brown, the unplugged jukebox began playing I Feel Good. Union Station Hotel, Nashville. Union Station, built in 19th as Nashville's a railway station, was abandoned in 1979. It was reopened as a hotel in 1986. The several permanent coastal residents include a young woman named Abigail and a few restless spirits of passengers who died in a deadliest train wreck in 1918. Abigail is seen roaming the halls, still waiting for her love to step off the train. It is also believed she has taken residence in room number 711 because it has a great view of the train tracks below. Orpheum Theatre, Memphis. The Orpheum Theatre in Memphis is said to be haunted by the ghost of a small girl, Mary, who was killed in a car accident in front of the theatre. According to witnesses, they saw a little girl, braided brown hair and white dress. Staff and performers have seen a shy girl in a school uniform sitting in a side box on the mezzanine. The Delta Queen, Chattanooga. The steamboat Delta Queen, now a hotel in a permanent dock in Chattanooga, is said to be haunted by the ghost of sea captain Mary Greene. Both crew and passengers reported seeing Mary's ghost many times. It is said Mary seems to be where she needed, sometimes being benevolent and kind, while at other times the stern business-like captain. Loretta Lane Range, Hurricane Mills. The home of Loretta Lane is said to be haunted by the apparitions of restless spirits of Confederate soldiers, the woman in white, and the former owner of the estate. The woman in white is said to be Beulah Anderson, who after the death of her newborn son died 12 days later from grief. Visitors witnessed her crying and wringing her hands. Loretta herself admits bizarre things have happened during her time living in the home. Shiloh National Park, Shiloh. The Battle of Shiloh was among the worst of the entire Civil War. 23,000 casualties made it the bloodiest battle in American history. Even today, visitors hear drumming, voices, footsteps, and gunshots. People have seen the pond at Shiloh National Park turn blood red on different occasions. It is said in the same pond in which wounded soldiers and horses once cleaned their wounds.
Please like, comment, and share this video, and subscribe our channel. Press bell icon to see updates on our latest videos.